me that father energy. Like she just left for work, and I get the dramatic Whitney Houston. I will always love you crying at the door. As soon as the door closed, fall to his knees. And now it's got because I'm the father, the one that got to raise his voice, discipline him. Now when I leave for work, he used to give me some tears. He used to give me the same kind of treatment. Now when I leave for work, one time he closed the door on me, bro. All right.
Yep, get your ass out of here talking to what I want to do. Oh shit.
Went back to playing. Bye. I
See
just
you.
wait. Hey, I stay. Say sometimes I stay a couple seconds at the door to wait for that cry that never comes. I said, "Damn,
This shit ain't coming.
things have changed. I'm really a father now."
He growing up, dog. It's part of it.
But when you want to play, when you want like, nah, he gonna come back. He just left. He gonna come right back. Probably went to go find another spider. Man, I'll tell you, he sleep with a spider. He got what's the girl spider? What's the one that Haley Steinfeld played? What's her name?
Spider Gwen
He got
Stacy.
a mini Spider Gwen. He got a mini Peter. The Spidey and his Amazing Friends gang. They call
Mm-hmm.
Miles Spin for some reason. I don't know what the fuck. That's sorry.
Oh no, you good. You speak freely.
I'm not even.
No slurs, but
I'm so locked into this. I didn't just realize he ran back in here, and unfortunately, that's one of the four words.
oh, Spider Man, he heard that and picked that out. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Oh wow, we got him.
Yeah, we got
So yeah,
about three
man,
people
let's
watching.
let's, let's get into our Fantastic Four discussion. I'm trying to keep it
Yeah, let's
between,
do that. Let's do that.
just in
Here, hold
case
on. I'm
this is
snoozing,
blown up.
snoozing the
Like,
ads real quick because I don't want y'all to deal with no ads right now.
uh, what
Okay.
are you doing, kiddo?
What's going on, Purple Horse? Thanks for jumping in. We're playing Mega Man X today. So shout outs to Purple Horse for jumping in. But before we get into that, we're going to talk a little bit about Fantastic Four. They put it on Disney Plus this weekend. So I finally had a chance to watch it. And yeah, man, I'm not going to lie. I think the Fantastic Four are back. I like it a lot, man. I would give it. I think one of the tragedies of the movie, I can tell you right out the gate, is just that it's another one of those movies that came at the wrong time. I think Fantastic Four probably would have been like 10 times better had it been like a Phase One movie, like it deserves to be. But still, it was a really good movie. It did this great job of spending enough time with each character where you got to get to know them. But at the same time, it also felt so lived in, right? This I like that we're past the point in superhero movies where we have to do the long drawn out origin story, right? Let's just do a little documentary as exposition, and then bring you right into the shit of it. You know what I'm saying? So I like that a lot. The chemistry, the team chemistry was amazing. I don't know. I don't want to say too much, man. We got a special guest today in the stream. The one and only 89 X Wing. Y'all go ahead and show him some love as he
Oh my
types up
god.
on his thoughts. Go ahead, give us your thoughts, man. Give us your thoughts.
Uh, sure. And I'm gonna try to do this as, like I said, quickly as possible. We've been compromised completely. He's starting to bring all his trappings into the room.
Yeah, that's cool.
Uh, okay, Shy. 1 second, buddy. Um, yeah, man. Look, I saw Superman. I saw Fantastic Four, and I try to always I try to always a leave my expectations at the door and give in to the film as soon as possible if it deserves it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember with Superman, a if I'm being honest, while I appreciated the structure of it, like the bold like structure that James Gunn did with it, um, it was more apprehension for for Superman, like for a little longer. Like it took me a little longer. With Fantastic Four, I feel like almost immediately, you know, I was kind of on board with what they were doing.
Yeah,
Um,
I think that's
and
very intentional, right? You know what I mean? Like the
when I,
movie itself is assumptive. You pick up in the middle of their career.
yeah, it's better than Superman, which I didn't think would be the case.
Yes, it was better than Superman.
When I sit back and think about how I feel about both of them, it was just a fuller meal. Superman still, I'm glad Superman was like a sigh of relief kind of film. It
Yeah,
was good, but I felt more so like I'm happy that they
they
didn't
got it right. They didn't
mess
mess
it
up
up.
too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So with Fantastic Four, like I said, man, it's just if we're talking chemistry, and I don't even want to. We're gonna take Superman out of it. It's on my top 10. I told you before, it's on my top 10. Just because, as a fan of the culture, you know what I mean. I love film, but I love, I'm a kid of the '90s, so superhero. I think what's crazy. This is another topic. That's anime now for kids.
mm,
You know what I
interesting.
mean? Like that whole, because there's some kids now who are not even really in the anime culture, not really. I don't want to say putting in the work, but you know what I mean. They just are familiar with these characters from what My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer. These,
Oh, he dropping names, chat.
I'm dropping, I'm
He
dropping
dropping
the
names.
most generic Walmart found. You know what I mean? The ones
Right,
that
the mainstream.
surface level, which is speaks to
Yeah,
my point. Like like I was a surface level to some degree comic book fan to where I may have bought a few comic books once in a while, but I for the most part I watched the movies. I watched the movies more than I was more in love with the idea of Batman, Superman, Spider Man, X Men, the cartoons than the actual source material.
yeah.
And I think that's anime for kids now. But anyways, back to Fantastic Four. Because you ramble so long after your morning session,
Damn,
you
ramble.
I just yeah, exactly. I forgot why I was going into my spill. I need to stick to the topic. Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I just if we talk about chemistry, oh, that's why I got to put it on my top 10 list because I'm a fan of the culture in that way. You know what I mean? And I don't
Mm,
like this whole death to all comic book movies. You know what I mean? I want just like how rap is not even on the charts no more. It's like crazy. Like Meg Thee Stallion is the first rap record to chart in like this year, some shit like that, something crazy in the top something. It's looking bad for the comic book genre, and we'll see for sure next year. Next year is like the real test with Spider Man and Avengers coming out.
mm, that's fair.
But as far as this year, I want to leave one of them on my top 10 list. It's going to be Fantastic Four. Chemistry with the family.
Oh shit, what happened? Did we lose the chat? Oh yeah, we might have lost the chat. You muted.
Sorry. One
You good?
second.
Nothing to be
I'm
sorry
trying
about,
to,
bro. It's real life right here. Stuff
buddy.
happens. It's all good.
I wanna. I'm I'm doing something kind of.
He good.
All
He
right,
just trying to be. He just trying to be a part of the stream, bro.
the chemistry with the cast, bro. Hold on one second. Let me put something on for this. You know what? Let's put Avatar on for the kid. You want to watch Avatar?
Hey, yeah, we got my cousin, young Shiloh, introduced to Avatar: The Last Airbender very early on in his career. It's very exciting stuff for me. It's good to see that these young kids are being brought up in the right
Out your
manner.
mouth. Sorry.
No, you good.
I was apologizing to the boy.
Oh, yeah.
You too, though. Let's talk about. So, did you? So you seen the whole film? So you seen my
Yes.
on my list of my favorite scenes. Well, this has been a real light year for action. So, but
What's that?
the black hole Galactus meet
Oh yeah.
chase
The,
scene. Oh my God!
wait, you said the
Into the delivery scene of young Franklin.
yes. That was a great set piece,
Highlight
and
of the film to me, bro.
yeah, that was
From meeting
an excellent set
Galactus.
piece. It's very dramatic.
What's
Very
that
dramatic.
coming? I don't want. Ooh, because now we start talking spoilers. Never mind. Let's not do that. Let's
I
not.
mean,
I don't
at
know
this
if I said
point,
too much.
so I don't know. Let's talk
We can
philosophy
speak.
for a
We can speak around it.
second. Let's talk philosophy for a second. How
I've
long
seen it. I've
does a
seen
piece
it.
of media
So
get before we have reached the statute of limitations on spoilers? You know what I'm saying? Like how? What's the period? I need to know. I don't know. I don't know,
only to
Chad.
you is
Y'all
when
got
it
to tell
when.
me, dog. Hey, let's not give away the personal attacks. All right, let's not do that.
It's feeling real. I've seen it. So let's have the conversation.
Yeah.
Which I can't blame you. I look. I've been wanting to have go into depth. No, I'm ready to talk about. We can
Yeah,
talk
no,
about it off mic.
yes. So we just gonna get it spoiler alerts. That's what you'll get. So spoiler alerts right here. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, don't leave. Just mute yourself for a second, and then I'll give you a visual signal that'll let you know. You'll know when you see it. Starting now. So the chase scene into the delivery scene was very great. A very interesting stylistic choice. And can we just talk about it like from like a scientific standpoint and then like a continuity standpoint within the movie? It's great because they were
Mhm.
traveling through time too, right? To go and see Galactus. You know, for us, what happened with them and Galactus was maybe, what felt like an hour or two's worth of time, and it was really a month for everybody back on Earth. So that was very
Yeah,
good.
the little
Yeah,
Nolan for kids
you know what I'm saying?
energy.
I liked it.
They tried. They
I
tried.
like that
Yeah, it was so subtle
because
that it kind of I didn't even really care about it. It didn't mean much to me.
and because the again, is we talk about the characterization of these characters.
Really, how long the movie kind of the time it takes, over the course of the film, like it's from her finding out she's pregnant. From her finding out she's pregnant in the beginning.
Phil, that's crazy.
Bro, let's talk about the production design, the
So
set design.
So
Shit
hold on,
was
let me go back on that. And when you know what I'm saying on that characterization piece, like this is like kind of the science team, right? These are the scientists of the
yeah,
Marvel universe, right?
yeah.
So uh it's
Man,
very
shout out
cool for it
Pedro
to
Pascal, bro.
yeah, for sure. It is
Cause
great to have that very
uh,
sciencey edge to it, like the whole way through. Like it was, the Jetsons. You know what I mean? Like I like that a lot. Yeah, but yeah, Pedro Pascal, bro. Thanks to him for making Reed Richards a likable character.
Jess's energy was crazy, more so than the Incredibles. Which, first to be fair, it came before the Incredibles, and
Yeah, the
I hate that it gets
Incredibles is what.
compared.
Yeah, actually, the Incredibles is
Exactly,
kind
that's
of
what
what it's
I know. It's
influenced
just
by. Yeah.
it's like annoying that the Incredibles did the job so well that niggas don't even you know give they give Incredibles the credit of Fantastic Four should get when you
Mm-hmm.
think of that kind of
Absolutely.
family. Which
Absolutely.
you got to kind of Marvel kind of got to wear that too a little bit. Um, so spoiler alert, man. That scene, bro. Oh my god, that to me that's the highlight of the film. Um, I was really impressed with the core four of the
Oh yeah,
situation.
absolutely.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite out of the cast? Who do you think
Oh
nailed the character
man.
the best?
I can't. I truly cannot say because there was something that all of them did at one point that impressed me very much. So I'm going to give you that. So first off, I'm going to talk about Evan Moss Bacharach with Ben Grimm with the thing. Great characterization of the character. Wonderful to see how the character is played out, right? That like, because an essential piece of the character is his perceived lack of humanity by himself and other people, right? And being trapped in this form, not really feeling it. And so I like that the plot of the family, right, isn't burdened by Ben being miserable about his state, even though they still do a great job, and he does a great job of showing the ways that it affects him and that it is still a sore spot for him and that it's a problematic kind of thing. So just the soul he brought to it, again, you know, just that being that favorite uncle, right? The scenes with him and Natasha Lyonne were actually really good, and I almost wanted more of that too, right?
There was definitely more. It was definitely cut down.
You know, just good. The only thing I could say that I didn't like about that
was cut down.
Yeah, for sure. There was a bigger.
That's what I don't like. Even with Mole Man.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Malkovich
because look, the point where
he was hilarious.
You know, when Pedro Pascal snapped on him, he said, "Look, Mole Man," like when he got mad. Like I said, okay, this is good. This is good stuff. But you know, he brought a lot of heart. And I have a tough time deciding who was the heart and soul of the film between him and my next pick. I would say between him and my next pick is actually Sue. So
it would be Johnny and Sue for me. I think them together power the whole team, bro. In a way that the film dies. But I feel like, okay, yeah, Sue. Johnny,
bro,
you know what it was? Johnny was the most
carries in a lot of moments.
Saying,
Johnny, and that's where I was going to get to. Johnny is more surprising, but for Sue, you know what I'm saying? She is the impetus for so much that happens.
Yeah, and, Vanessa Kirby, I kind of expect that from her. I'm not trying to be funny, but with my mans, I was not expecting Johnny to have anything to do outside of,
but I think it's even deeper than the performance, though. And this actually leads to one of my other favorite things about this movie is actually it's a hell of a script. Hey, I just unlocked the Hadouken. Hold on, we got to do this for the chat. I just unlocked the Hadouken, y'all, on some humbug shit. Let's go. I got this shit locked in now. Just on some real casual shit, bro. Just casually unlocked it. Real casual shit.
See, it looks nice. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go. All right. So,
Fantastic.
You know, and like I was saying, the great script. That's where I was at. Just a really great script, and the fact that they characterize each one of these characters so well. And with her, they gave her a clear and well-defined role, right? They show what she brings to the table, what part she plays, right? Because it's so easy to relegate, especially female characters, to like the damsel in distress. And they didn't do that with her, especially because she was in such a vulnerable state for so much of the movie, right? Like she was pregnant for most of it, and then she's caring for the baby. So like she's in this very vulnerable state, and they did this great job of still keeping her like formidable and effective and capable, and like all of these really great things. So I enjoyed that the most.
Literally the one who saves the day.
Yeah, bro. That speech in multiple ways. That speech to the people, bro. One of like my favorite moments in like a superhero movie in a long fucking time. Her pushing Galactus back at the end. Hell yeah, her booting up and telling everybody else, no, fuck that. Do what I said. Go get, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the three of them snapping to it, and like, and you can see the ways that they come together and come around each other, and they do this multiple times throughout the movie. I think in different arrangements too, right? Because
very warm dynamic, which that's the
it's very lived in because you see them in different configurations. Though there's even a warmth. There's even a warmth between like Reed and Johnny. You know what I mean? In they scenes, you know what I mean? Like it's very good, very good.
They wasn't fucking around. They
Bro,
do. And I think what
shout
people
outs to them for
forget
that script, bro. An amazing screenplay.
is
An amazing
Fantastic
script.
Four. Like the I think it's one of those films. But we live in a different time, like where box office means so much
Mm-hmm.
that you wonder. I don't know what it ended up legging this shit out to, but I don't know if it outperformed Superman.
It should have.
Um,
It deserves to for sure.
I don't even want to get into
And
that because again, I don't want to keep
it is
shitting on Superman because
unequivocally
Superman
it's
is
but it's not about shitting on Superman. It's just that Superman just wasn't as good. Um I don't want to say that.
no. But here's the thing, yeah,
Superman did they were both trying to do the same things. It's just that they both accomplished the job. Fantastic Four just did it better and maybe popped the wheelie at the end. You know what I'm saying? I'm going over the finish line.
Superman.
There was a little flair
It's
on how
funny,
well
bro.
they
No,
executed.
it's the good burger. It's my good burger theory on shit, bro. It's
What's the bro? Give us the good
sometimes
burger theory. Break down the good burger theory, bro.
nah, nah. You gotta. I think with Superman, like Superman is a good burger for me right now. To Fantastic Four's Mondo Burger, like I go to this dispensary. I go to the dispensary, and I didn't know. My girl started going there first. I pull up. I end up going there too. But literally in the next lot, there's a gate separating it. You know how they like to have the dispensaries all
Yeah,
like relegated to some industrial complex somewhere.
yeah.
So in the next lot is this is another way cleaner motherfucker. It kind of got looked like an Apple store on the outside kind of energy. I'm like, oh, okay. You could tell it's bigger. My little one is like almost a shack. I ain't gonna say it's a shack, but it looks like a repurposed house with something added onto the back. I can't tell. But look, it's the good burger. You know what I mean? There's a charm
Yeah.
there. There's a lot of heart there. I would argue because everyone's trying so hard, there may be a little more overall heart in Superman. From the
Really?
direction, from David Corn Sweat, from Lex Luthor's performance, from almost too much heart. Like a prime '80s fucking Amblin Spielberg movie, produced Spielberg.
Oh, Amblin, that's a deep cut right there.
So Fantastic Four is really the Mondo Burger, but here's the thing: it's just executed so well. They know how to do this shit. Everybody involved is a hitter, from the cast,
Yeah.
to
Even my girl, what's her name? Sarah Niles, the old girl from Ted Lasso, and them having her as their publicist.
yeah. That's what, man. It was. I mean, the guy who played Mole Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's
William Thomas Hauser, I think.
Paul
Thomas Hauser.
Hauser, something like that. Yeah, he blew up in this fucking Clint Eastwood movie. He's a good actor, bro. He does more dramatic. This is my first time seeing him be
Damn it.
broad, like a broad comedic type of bro. But everybody killed it. The score is crazy. The action sequences are better than Superman's, in my opinion.
Yeah, which is crazy.
This is Marvel,
which
with
is
all
very
the
crazy to say.
No, it's
Now,
not, because this is Marvel. First of all,
no, because
Superman
it is crazy to say because
deserves
Superman had more action sequences and they were bigger. They were more fantastic. There was more going on, and it's because the text and because what it is, and I think it highlights the truth of the situation is that your set pieces and action sequences don't matter unless you have a compelling context around it. And so, and I think that's what happens in Fantastic Four is that the movie is so good, bro. It's so plot driven and it moves along so well that like a lot of times, especially in like later cheesy, what's going on, bro? We in here talking about Fantastic Four, bro. I just watched it on Disney Plus.
I don't know if I can agree.
It does such a good job. It does such a good job of moving the plot along that like you don't fall victim to that thing that I think you fall into with other Marvel movies, especially how we got so deep into like the phases where like you're just waiting for the set piece, you're waiting for the action, you're waiting for somebody to jump off of something, to flip off of something.
Where's my pillow?
And it isn't that, bro. You just got to chill and enjoy the story, and then a couple of cool things happen on top.
You silly boy.
You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed that. Now we got to talk about Johnny. Um, because they did a good job with this character. One of the things we have to talk about Fantastic Four is they had a for real tall order with that because they're rebranding again. This it's not Guardians of the Galaxy where you can make it was a rebrand, but you can make the brand anything that you want it to be because they were characters that we weren't familiar with. But the Fantastic Four that there's still a level of brand familiarity there. So to rebrand on top of that is difficult, and they did it well. This version
Well,
of Johnny
the
Storm, I think,
rebrand.
is like the definitive Johnny Storm. Like still hot-headed, still ambitious, still a little impulsive, but also still effective and capable and helpful and aware. You know what I mean? Like just good stuff. But what were you gonna say?
Um, I don't know. I think the bar is really low. Personally, I think let's
Mm.
be real. The first Fantastic Four, and then the 2015 Michael B. Jordan, Miles Teller Fantastic
Hey,
Four.
dog, we don't even really have to talk about that.
I mean, both of them. Let's be real. Neither one. I think because we were young and we were still in that. People forget the superhero movie genre in a lot of
Yeah,
ways was still in its infancy when we were coming up. When those
yeah, for
movies
sure.
first came out, those were made because X-Men and Spider-Man were such big hits, but they were complete failures. So I think we got a soft spot for Chris Evans's Johnny Storm or Michael Chiklis's
Yeah.
Ben Grimm. But when you really look at the movies and the performances, I think
Oh,
the bar was so low that the bar was low. So yeah, they definitely blew it out the water, but it was also early low bar.
yeah,
I mean, I would still argue maybe Michael Chiklis is been his thing could still maybe stand up
yeah. Absolutely. I
to
I would
Evan
agree with
Barker.
that.
If you
I
put him
actually
in
would
this
agree with that.
movie with the same
I actually
material,
would agree with that.
that boy will cook. Well,
Yeah, I
here's the
agree with
thing.
that. I agree with
Chris
that because
Chris
again, the
Evans
material in this movie was amazing. The script was great. So like it was a
Chris Evans I think he's a good enough charming actor with he could play a little bit of intelligence to where he could, if you put him with this material, it just so happened that he was what 20 years too old to do it,
yeah.
and he's already capped, so it worked out well for you. But he can still do it. But with Sue and with Reed,
Yeah.
it's not even fair.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Well, Pedro, you go. Pedro and Vanessa Kirby. The first time Pedro started breaking down some equation offhand while he's holding Vanessa Kirby, like
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, okay, I get it. This is
Very
why.
believable.
This is why. Yeah, Reed Richards, you got it off top. You got it, dog.
Oh
He.
fucker! That oh my god! I
But
fucking
I will
hate
say
that
this, bro.
ass robot, bro. This fucking whole ass robot. The same one, bro.
I'm
It's
a re.
always this one. I should have been got past this part, bro. It's bullshit. God damn it. Go ahead, bro. Fuck.
I'm a respin Superman. 'Cause I think Superman
I'm not.
might have. I mean, Superman had. You're right though. I can't sleep on the end of
I'm not.
Superman. Nah, bro. The fight scenes, just the action sequences of Superman. I think the one in the middle of this one that I talk about is better than all of those. But
Yeah.
Superman did have more. Oh, it may win in the quantity department because I keep forgetting about the giant ass set piece at the end.
Yes. It
I
was a
I
lot
just
going
really
on.
hated. I just really wasn't feeling Superman in prison. I think it lost a lot of momentum when he went to the little interdimensional prison.
Yeah, you think so? I actually like that part. I thought that was wasn't a
I
bad
mean,
take.
it wasn't bad.
It wasn't a
Not
bad take on it.
necessarily the part where the the guy, his friend, quote unquote, gets killed. Not all that shit. More so the weird river.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dog! It's the same robot, bro. This nigga, bro. I should have been past this part. I'm losing lives unnecessarily. It's just stupid. Hold on, I gotta lock in, dog. God damn it.
Lock in.
This shit's stupid. Now Pedro Pascal is Reed, bro. Again, he did a great job of making the character likable because Reed Richards is historically unlikable. Just not a character you care about, irritating. The best version of the character is the Maker, and that's just when he's an all-out villain. So to take that character and keep him true to the character, but still, again, make him likable and breathe life into him in a different way, to make because you know one of my biggest gripes with the Fantastic Four, I think originally, or like in the versions of them that we've seen up until now, is that the relationship between him and Sue was never believable because there were no redeeming qualities for him. God damn, nigga, you thirsty.
Oh, you hear that?
Man. Ooh. That boy got a sub on his throat. God damn, that bitch.
Look, I went straight from the morning session into this. You know, I had the water in the freezer. You know how it goes.
Hey man, stay hydrated, man. Do your thing. You gotta live your life, brother. You're human.
You know, straight from the session into this. We've been talking for a minute. Oh my God. You know, I'm getting ready for some highly tense college football.
Yeah, but
fantastic. Yeah, that shit hard, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of ruined it for me because I've heard you sing it so much now that it didn't hit as hard as it probably could have. Just wanted to let you know that.
I'm sorry, but it's all good. It's like a real Marvel fan.
Yeah, see, and I was just gonna tell you to keep that apology because I knew it wasn't sincere. But
I'm sorry.
Great job with Reed Richards. I like the ways that they dealt with Dr. Doom, or the lack thereof, right? You know,
best post-credit scene in decades.
Oh yeah, it's a great one. It was a great one. It was a great one.
In a long time.
It was a great one.
Chills. And allegedly, which I think
that was that Robert Downey?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Uh-huh. It makes sense.
Man, did you know? See, this is one question I want to ask you because I went in unfamiliar really with Franklin. Probably heard about him in passing.
Mm-hmm.
I found out it came out that she was pregnant. I don't know if in like the trailers or whatever, but did you know from the moment the film tells you she's pregnant that he would be like the MacGuffin of the film, kind of?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know that because I was wondering
because he's the MacGuffin of everything. He's the MacGuffin of everything.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And when Galactus, you know, I knew Galactus was coming. He wanted to eat the Earth. Cool. I didn't know the leverage it would really become a Franklin thing. You know what I mean? And that immediate, that's what made the chase. Maybe that's why I'm so high on that chase scene. Because to me, I'm thinking they're gonna go up there try to negotiate. He's gonna say, nah, they're gonna tuck their tails and fly home. I'm not thinking
kill him or something.
Or try or wait, to wait for a battle and all that. I think he was gonna give him that kind. He seemed like that kind of, regal, dignified villain where, no, I'm gonna eat your planet, but leave now. Even Silver Surfer, be with your loved ones, all that shit. Die with yours.
Yeah, celebrate, have fun.
Yeah, I ain't in no rush. I'm coming, but I'm gonna let you leave. No negotiation. So for me, that's what made it so thrilling. When not only is he like, yo, I want the boy, I want him now. I'm going to induce labor. I'm going to use my powers to put you into labor and start this chase immediately.
Crazy
bro.
Work. Crazy
that chase was amazing.
Crazy
in the theaters, amazing. That scene with her reaching into Sue's stomach.
Yeah, that was scary. Terrifying.
And it's like, it's not going to go down that way if you take yourself out of the situation. But the direction, the performances, that's what I love about film. That's the power of film. Against your better judgment, the story's not going to go that way right now. Do you know what I mean? But when everything's working, like a good play, plays are not real. Those are actors. But when everything's working in synergy. Everything's working in sync. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just good shit, bro. Good shit. Top 10. Number 10, let's be real for now. We'll see.
Yeah, number 10 for now.
I ain't gonna act crazy and say it's top 5 film of the year. No, not that. But it's definitely probably number 10 or it's no higher than 8 if I had to think about it right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's a respectable, again. Their best film for what it's worth in years. You know what I mean? Let's be real. It's just been spooky. I hate that I know it didn't do that well because it came out that they decided to not make Reed Richards the focal point of the Doomsday movie.
Really? I don't see why that would be an issue.
Because they're making enough money, bro. It's a financial decision. It's messed up.
Got him. Oh, I thought I hit him with the Hadouken. Oh.
Yeah, it's messed up, but it literally didn't make enough for them to think audience would want to see him basically as the lead of an Avengers movie.
And that's exactly what it should be, though, which is
yeah,
crazy.
You shouldn't go like that's man. I don't want to talk about it, but it's crazy how much they don't know, how much they ruin movies every day.
Yeah.
You know how many movies have probably been ruined that we don't know about? I was listening to this podcast about Seven, bro. You know, that's one of the ones. One of the greatest ever.
Yeah.
And the fact that the studio, they wanted it to be a dog's head in the box. They wanted, I forgot what else. They didn't want it to be Gwyneth Paltrow because it would make the ending, too harsh or whatever. But luckily, Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, put in a contract basically that you don't keep the ending. We're not doing the film. And even crazier, you know something even crazier, bro? The studio, the script had been getting sent around before David Fincher got it. And the script they were sending around was this one, the studio got to the writer first and said, hey, look, bro, change this ending. You know what I mean? We love the script, but change the ending. He wrote something like soft. I forgot. It's terrible, bro. But luckily, the script that got sent to David Fincher was the original script.
Nice.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, because
So it's a world where through studios mishandling or trying to meddle that we don't get Seven the way it is or at all. Crazy.
More likely not at all.
Not at all. They don't know what they're talking about. Even Beverly Hills Cop. It trips me out. And this is less of a studio thing, because I guess in a way you could argue they saved the movie. That was a Sylvester Stallone movie that he dropped out of last minute. I'm talking a couple months before shooting. That's why it's so much improv in the movie. That's why first of all, they weren't really trying to get any black actor at that time of that kind of stature.
That kind of play. Yeah, no, it wasn't happening.
It was a Stallone movie, but they had nothing. They had nobody to go with. Whoever they probably went to after Stallone first said no. Eddie Murphy was so hot coming off 48 Hours. They said, we got to do something. Let's put him in it and see what happens. Basically wrote the movie on the fly, and it was the biggest movie of When did it come out? 84 or something like that?
80. I thought it was earlier than that. I'm gonna say 82.
82?
I guess not. I feel like it was
82,
82.
84.
Yeah, 82, 84.
82 would be crazy.
Yeah, I think it was 82, 84. I think it is like 82, 84.
Yeah, because Beverly Hills Cop. I feel like Beverly Hills Cop 2 feels like a. Let's find out. Yeah, that's the 84 boy. The only one I've never seen was Part 3. I don't think I ever will.
Oh yeah, that's the newest one.
No, 4 is the newest one. I saw that one. I didn't see the 1991, I think.
I always forget that it's the third one. I feel like it was only 3. The first 2 are the new
it's 4 of them boys.
That's what I remember seeing, I guess.
That well, it kind of kept it that way because the third one was him. I think back in Detroit. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that sounds vaguely familiar actually.
And he has a certain kind of jacket on. You'll know the look if you saw it. He don't have the Eddies. He don't have the 80s Eddie hair. He got the 90s, fade Eddie shit going on. Boomerang kind of vibes. No, I can't think Boomerang he had. What was his hair like?
Boomerang, he was rocking the high top still.
Yeah, this is post high top.
That nigga, he damn near had the Gumby.
Yeah, this is going into life. Shit, look like he could go into the set of life. You won't even know the difference. I mean, Eddie looked the same all through the 90s.
That's true, he did.
He did not. All our dogs did. Shit, Denzel. I remember thinking like, is this nigga Denzel going? I remember I was watching not Training Day, American Gangster. I'm like, this is 07. So he's, not 20 years ago, but pushing 18. Yeah, 18 years ago.
Oh my God, I hate this spider thing, bro.
18 years ago. So if he's 70 something now, he was up there. But I'm still thinking he looks 31. What is he gonna?
Never.
I mean, it caught up to him now. I saw him at highest to lowest. It was tough. It's like, I imagine. Trying to think. I ain't gonna say Shaq in Phoenix. It ain't quite there. And maybe LeBron right now. Where there's a noticeable decline.
Yeah.
Slightly slower.
And it feels like it came out of nowhere because he was so invincible for so long.
Mm-hmm. And there's a future coming soon where he's not gonna go out feeble like certain. Like I see Morgan Freeman on the Lioness TV show, and it's just like, dog.
Jesus.
Somebody sit that man down.
Please.
I don't even want to see him like this. I don't. I as much as I miss Jack Nicholson, I respect the whole I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of my mystique. You're not gonna just see me out here not in movies at these award shows for aging terribly. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Golly. I hate this spider thing, bro. It's one of the worst bosses in the whole game. And I shot him too early. But you're all right. It has been tough seeing Morgan Freeman and stuff lately. Like, Jesus Christ. Hold on, bro. You muted. I can't hear you. Oh. They being real petty now. Wow. All right, I can hear you again.
Can you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's just tough,
Jeez,
bro.
it is. You hate to see it.
You do. You do. Almost like I hate to see while I got a platform. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
What?
I ain't gonna. Nah, cause shit getting wicked out here for my guy. And you know what I'm gonna do? Nah, just this. We living in this. Everybody could beat Jay-Z in the verses. Really, can you name 5 Jay-Z songs era? And I'm not for it.
That's funny. Ah, hate that thing. How many lives do I have left? 5. Man, I gotta lock in.
Yeesh. Okay. All right. My bad.
You good?
Um. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, bro. I saw somebody say the Migos can beat Jay-Z in the verses.
People go so far to prove a point.
Bro, can you really name 5 Jay-Z songs? Now, my energy is if you can't name 5 Jay-Z songs,
I feel like
but
it's
you
more
can
impressive to
name
not be able to name.
if but you can't name 5 NBA YoungBoy songs, then we're in a different world. But the world you live in is smaller than the world I live in. That's what I'll say. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? At this given point. Now maybe in 30, 40 years, when Jay-Z's gone, when a lot of his fan base is gone, and hopefully NBA YoungBoy still has that amazing longevity that he's
You
been
so
having.
funny.
Maybe it'll be different, but you can't tell me. And almost anywhere in America, even probably in wherever NBA YoungBoy is from. Where he's from, Louisiana?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. All right, where's the stadium there? Pick that stadium. Pick whatever big venue. Invite however many people. Tell them Jay-Z's going to be there to go against NBA YoungBoy. And then I don't know. I just think the reaction is going to be a little different. It's going to be a little shocking. You know what I mean? Don't let it be in New York. Don't let it be in LA or somewhere, you know what I mean, where he's been on the radio for, I don't know, 30 years. You don't even know. These people don't even know how many Jay-Z songs they know. Oh, you know Rihanna Umbrella? Oh, you know a Jay-Z song? We talking collabs. The collabs alone would win most verses. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He got
I can
collabs
see
with
that.
Beyonce, Rihanna, Justin Timberlake. Who's the biggest artist of the past 30 years? Mariah
Usher.
Carey, Usher. who? Who else? You know what I mean? Like, relax, bro. What are we talking about? But all right, Drake. You know, okay. But anyways, I just think it's gonna be funny when he dies. I hate to say it. I don't even want to speak that on anybody, but that artist bump is gonna be crazy. All the hate
Oh yeah.
is gonna be, man, J man, the weird, like DMX. A lot of people he's this, he's that, he's a.
I'm out here getting clobbered. Hold on.
Now he gets so much love, which he deserves. But it's crazy how the reverence. Even my guy Kobe Bryant. Can we talk about
Oh
Kobe
my
Bryant for
God.
a minute? Oh, you going through it? No,
That's
his thing. I love Kobe. I can talk about it because I loved Kobe through the dark times and whatnot. You know what I mean? I don't have any smut on my Kobe love record. But even from a basketball standpoint, any real fan of basketball when Kobe was playing would know that he got a lot of hate when he was playing. Those last couple years with the Lakers, why won't he retire?
yeah.
He making too much money. They can't develop. They can't A lot of we wish he would retire shit. It changed when he did the victory tour, but he's a ball hog. He's not that good. I mean, the Kobe love now, and I'm talking strictly from like how people rank him as a basketball player. A lot of those people was disrespecting when he was alive. It's just crazy how it changed. But when I'm starting to get into Kobe talk, we talked about Fantastic Four. I got a 3-year-old who wants all my attention.
Hey, man, it's all good, bro. I appreciate you stopping through for the stream, dog.
I'm going to hit you up after this, my friend. Enjoy it.
Yeah, man, do
Have
your
fun.
thing.
I hope you win.
Thing. I'm trying to.
We can hop off the battlefield later or something.
Perhaps indeed. I need to be getting ready because I'm participating in this battle royale next Friday night.
Yeah, good luck.
I really need to get ready.
I want the best for you because it's dangerous out there. It's spooky out there, boy.
It definitely is.
Mm-hmm. They're handing out PTSD like bottled water.
Man.
I'll see you. I'll get with you. Let's play later.
I'm with it. Hit me up, bro.
Thanks for the, audience too.
Hey, thanks for stopping through. Yeah. Feel free to watch and hop up in the chat.
Yeah, always when I'm able. I'm free on the weekends. I get wild on the weekends. All right, man.
All right, bro. Man, this stupid spider. This thing gave me the blues the first time around. We had to fight it before, and it's giving me the fucking blues now. How you gonna follow me, bro? Yeah, dog. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just kill me. I'm so sick of this fucking spider, guys. I don't know what to do. And I've just about lost my mind dealing with it. But I appreciate everybody so much for tuning in, man. Shout outs to Cheesy. Shout outs to Purple Horse for hopping into the stream today. We'll be picking it back up here in a couple hours. But I just wanted to get Retro Replay knocked out. When I come back, though, we're going to be doing fight games. So make sure you look forward to that. It's going to be a collab stream with Man of the Don. So I know you guys are going to love that. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day and be safe. Peace.